Alright guys, it is Tuesday and I love walking into a nice clean shop. Well, it's kind of so clean, you know. But yeah, so today we were supposed to get a Craftsman tractor in, not sure if it's LT1000, DLT2000, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I know it's a Craftsman tractor. We were supposed to get it in today. Not going to happen. It rained out all morning and the guy pretty much didn't want to track it down from where he's at. And let's get that broken mower deck. So he's going to bring it down tomorrow. Today's project is that Toro lawnmower I thought I fixed yesterday. Well, it ain't fixed. Yeah, let's go take a look. Unbelievable. So, whoa. Oh, landscapers. So, yesterday, I made that video on that Toro mower saying, oh yeah, it's just a small leak. Well, after an hour, once I was done making that video, came out here to move the lawnmower in because I knew it was going to rain. And well, let's take a look at this thing. It's puking out oil big time. So we're going to repart this engine today. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Really fun. So that's going to get pulled out of here today. That's going in the shop. I got to rip the engine off and put a little bit of RTV silicone going around the entire thing. Maybe we'll do a make it gasket. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But on a good side, late last night, around like 1 a.m. actually this morning, my iPad lit up and actually this snowmobile here actually met the reserve. I had the reserve set at $1,200 and it actually met it, and there's still 5 days left of the auction. So I'm pretty happy. If I get $100 more than the reserve, then I'll be really happy. You know, the reserve price is right where it break even, and if I make $100 off this thing, I made a profit. And PJ got to ride it for a year, or PJ got to ride it for one trip. That's about it. And for this thing, the Yamaha, this thing's getting out of here today, hopefully. We won't have to look at it anymore. It's all cleaned up, good to go. So this should be gone today, hopefully. Keyword is hopefully. Nothing news about this thing yet. No news yet, so it is what it is. Just gonna haul this thing out of here and we're gonna rip her apart. I know a lot of you guys like the lawnmower videos instead of the tractor videos, but yeah. Open up the door, stuff like that. Oh yeah. So I just kind of sort of remembered something. I'm gonna give out one shout out to one user, but this other YouTuber, he caught my eye last night. I don't remember the usernames offhand, but I've been past couple of days I've been searching, trying to fix my truck. I have the exhaust manifold leak, and I've had it since day one. Well, holy cow, I feel bad for this one guy on YouTube. This guy, he started back in June, maybe early July, and he had to rip apart his entire engine, enough to pull it out of the whole engine bay to fix the exhaust manifold leak. I guess the studs broke, and then because of because it was leaking for so long, the head gasket melted. I mean, not the head gasket, the whole cylinder head melted enough where it chipped off the block, and he had to get the thing machined down. So I definitely want you guys gotta check this guy out. He is unbelievable. Just a regular go-to guy, office guy, and he's doing this. It's the most craziest thing. So I literally just found this guy last night, and he's probably going like, who the fuck's Pepper Cat Keith giving a shout out, you know? So I'll give you more information on the two YouTubers later on. It's just so unbelievable, this guy. So I've been really searching to figure out whether or not for me to fix the exhaust manifold in my truck and do the spark plugs. Spark plugs are a whole nother ballgame. I think we'll wait another year for those. Exhaust manifold, I think I'm just going to have to ship it out, have someone else do it. There's no way I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know really enough to say where I'm safe enough to do that, because if I fuck up, I'm gonna fuck up on like almost $1 million job on the damn truck, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to replace the whole entire head like what he's having to do. So hopefully I won't have that problem. I'm just gonna ship it off to a dealership. If you're in the New England area and you maybe want a job fixing my truck exhaust manifold, let me know. Send me a comment, send me personal messages, do whatever you gotta do. It's a 2000 Ford F-150 XLT with the 5.4 liter V8 in it. Exhaust manifold's leaking on the passenger side. So if you're in the area and you want to you can either do it here, I got torches, or we can do it at your shop, let me know, because I got to get it fixed, and hopefully it's mine's not as bad as the other guys where the entire cylinder head was rotted out. Hopefully. So there's a few of them I saw that did that too. So it kind of makes me a little bit scared, considering I've had the truck for about a year now. We've probably put on, I don't know, 10,000 on the truck. Yeah, that's pretty scary. So, God only knows how many of the other miles were on the truck from when the guy previously to me owned it, you know. But I am going to take a look at this other truck. It's an F-250 extended cab. It's got the 5.4 liter V8 Triton in it. You know, I'll explain more about that in a little bit. Well, not today, but when I go look at it. Anyway, Pat's Garage 20, he wanted to know how to take off the little elbow guy on the carburetor. Yeah, sometimes they're a little bit of a bitch to do. Sometimes you can grab them. If you can grab them by the, this is actually a broken carburetor, so I don't mind if I fuck this one up. If you take a pair of vice grips, crimp her on like so. If you're not going to save it, which you probably shouldn't be saving it, once you've already removed it, because there's these little splines on the inside, and they like to, you know, once you're done doing that, they're pretty much done for. So pretty much, I'm going to set you guys down. Hopefully it stays. Hey, it stays today. I'm just going to, you know, strip out all the splines pretty much to where it's somewhat loose, and then re-grip the channel lock to where you can just kind of sort of pull it off. Like that. It's pretty much just easier to break it off if you're going to do it that way. And then I'll show you real quick. This one actually doesn't have the splines. This one's got the hooking style. But actually it does have the splines. What am I saying? There's a little bit of splines on that bottom lip in there, and then there's like a little guy right there. So that's what you want to do in order to replace it. If you're talking about a straight shaft one, the one that, let's see, maybe this might be one. Yeah, if you're talking about like one of those guys that's metal, chances are you're not going to get that out. I'd say leave her be. The plastic ones, if it's coming straight out, you might be able to do the same thing. However, you're going to need to really, you can either heat it up with a little bit of torch and then just kind of sort of melt the plastic, or, you know, do what I did here, just kind of grip it, break it off, and then buy yourself a new one. When you buy yourself a new one, just line her up, take a rubber mallet, and boop, there it is, it's on. Done deal, you know. But, yeah, this is actually a broken carb. I got two broken carburetors up here. I got this one, and I got that one. I just kind of started using them for the parts because of the solenoids. The solenoids are worth some money, actually. But hopefully we land something new there. So anyway, let's get this Toro personal paste in here and start ripping it apart. Oh yeah. Alright. So I just got done popping off the motor, and actually found the problem. It actually wasn't the bottom sub gasket. It's actually the little cover there for the valves. It's all what was leaking out. It was just bottom of it here was a little bit cracked, and it was just really dry. So luckily I have my own gasket making stuff here. Made my own. Hopefully this should work. We're going to poop a little bit of poop on the bottom there where that hole is, because that is where the oil goes into. And it should work like this. So we're going to go ahead and pop that thing back on, fill her up with oil, and hopefully she doesn't puke oil out all over my floor. Even though it does need a painting. Just a wee bit. Oh yeah. Alright, well, it's been about 3 hours now since I did the gasket repair. I have not yet seen a single leak yet, not a single drop, so that's a good thing. I filled up the crankcase with a lot of oil, so not a single drop yet, so looking pretty good. Oop, not even having the camera in the right spot. So I'm guessing the problem's fixed, I'm guessing. So we're gonna go ahead and say we can put her back together. Just a little water. I thought that was oil, but it's just water. And that thing can go all back together. Next up, we can all say goodbye to this thing. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's going bye-byes. Hopefully never want to see it again. Yeah, it's getting out of here in about another 10 minutes, I'd say. Just got back from taking a trip from Harbor Freight. I got some 2 new tires for that Honda power washer I picked up last week or 2 weeks ago at the scrapyard. I got some new abrasive mesh there, the stuff for the sandblaster. Main reason why I went up to Harbor Freight is last Friday my winch broke. I'll show you what happened. My cable got jammed in the winch off to the side of it. So I took her up to Harbor Freight today. I know I have the insurance on it, and well, they said the insurance on it, there is no insurance on it, which I know for a fact I have insurance on it. But whatever, they put up a big stink again, you know. I spend like thousands of dollars worth of money up there, and yet they can't exchange a $50 winch. Stupid bastards. But I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to see if I can fix it. If not, then I guess I'll have to buy a new one. Probably just undo those bolts or something, try and figure it out. Whatever. It is what it is. I also went to Walmart, picked up some supplies, some oil. Everyone's been asking what kind of stuff I get. Guys, I get the cheapest shit possible. Walmart, I mean, I'm not in it to make a killing. Got the Walmart oil, and everyone always asks me what kind of curb cleaner I get. Just the SuperTech Walmart curb cleaner. It's cheap. It's like, I think it's a $1.98 a can. I mean, you can't beat it. 11 something for the oil, maybe 12. I think it's like $12.50 for the oil. I mean, you just can't beat the prices, you know. Hey, it's nice they gave me 2 straws. Woohoo! Someone fucked up. Give me 2 straws and the other ones? Nope. I guess someone just had a fun day. Yeah, we'll just give this guy 2 extra straws. Woohoo! This thing's always getting lost. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling that Toro, and I guess we'll take her from there. Oh yeah, friggin' McDonald's, they ran out of sweet tea. Seriously? Come on. I get soda. What gives? Soda! Well, yeah, we got a little bit of a problem. I don't know if you can tell by the pixelated picture, because we're using a friggin' camera from the 1900s. Not really. But anyway, I actually forgot to tell you about my camera. My camera got brought into Best Buy, brought it in Sunday. They said if it's not done within 2 weeks, I get $250 store credit, because that's what I paid for my camera. Score! Let's hope that, because then I'll get a better camera. So let's all cross our fingers. Maybe I can get a nicer camera. Anyway, so before I get into this wonderful little thing, I should already know what's going on. I'm going to give you 2 shoutouts. Alright, so I had to write down on a piece of paper here, like with chicken scratch. Alright, that's the way how Peppercat Keith writes. Alright, so the first one is MCB Small Engine Repair. I noticed he's a new YouTuber, and he's actually, it seems like he's got his own little shop. I was checking his channel out, I think it was last night. He's got some pretty good videos. Seems like he knows what he's doing too. His dad's got a pretty sweet Corvette Spider there. Actually, I know someone that's got one of those hidden and tucked away in the garage, and it hasn't been out in over 5 years. Freaking thing's probably got no more than maybe 3,000 miles on it, if that. I think he bought it way back in the day. One of my dad's friends. I think he bought it new or something like that. He spent a lot of money. He's also got a Mustang Bullet too. Really nice. I can't believe this guy's, he's making some really good videos. Definitely check him out. I'm going to put the 2 links below. I'll probably put MCB Small Engine Repair in first, and then I'll put the truck in. The second one here is Hallow Freak 38. Definitely check it out. I can't believe what he's doing. He's got some friggin' crazy ass. I wouldn't even rip apart my engine and pull it out of my truck. You know, there's too many wires. I wouldn't know where all the wires are going. You know, but actually that reminds me. I actually called a place over in the next town over, which is Waltham, and they were able to give me somewhat of a price quote. They said they can do a flat rate of $350. They already know they're a really good exhaust company in town. Might even be in your state too. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Lou's Custom Exhaust. Might be just in the New England area. I don't really know. But they do some pretty crazy stuff, and I guess you knock off $50 if they put like a decal on the back of your window that says Lou's Custom Exhaust instead of the phone number and then the whatever. I don't care. But I'm gonna take a look into that, see what it's gonna cost for a manifold. I kind of did some research last night. Shouldn't be too bad, about 80 bucks, and they'll put it in for about, they said about $350 to $400, and that'll be a flat rate cost. So they said they know what they're doing. They deal with the stuff all the time. Very Ford common problem. And I asked them if there was a Ford discount, Ford owner discount, and they know only Chevys. Go figure. That's actually what he said to me, guys. I'm not making it up. He said no, only Chevys. We give out discounts. But yeah. Also, I kind of mentioned something to you guys earlier. I'm actually going to take a look at this pickup truck. It's another pickup truck. I don't even know the year of it. It's a fairly newer model. I think it's like a 2002 maybe, or a 99 F250 Super Cab. The only thing that's a downgrade for me, if I do go to get this truck, is the bed. The bed is a 6-foot bed, and I have an 8-foot bed. So that's kind of sort of stuck. I really gotta look at the truck. It's back and forth, back and forth. It's like, do I get the truck? I just put a lot of money into my old truck. I mean, if I do it, I'll probably sell my truck for right around maybe $3,000, a little bit more, and that's a really good deal for that truck. So, I don't know. I'm gonna put some numbers together, try and figure some stuff out. I want to take a look at the truck anyway, check it out, and if it meets my standards, yeah, sure. He said there's no rot on the cab anywhere. But the box has to be replaced. It's pretty badly dinged up. If it's a plow truck, I can get the plow for an extra, I think he said like an extra $600. It's got a Fisher plow, no, Boss plow on it, and it's a brand new Boss plow. We just bought it 3 years ago. So I could do good, and I can't do good. You know what I'm saying? So we have to wait and see how it looks. I might swing by there maybe tonight, take a look at it, but I'm not getting it right away, guys. Anyway, back to this thing. Yeah, sure you know what happened. Yep, I lifted up the engine, and there was a nice little oil puke stain all over the driveway. So, yeah, it was leaking. So I said, fuck it. We'll just put a new gasket on it. Not a new gasket, but we're going to put a little bit of our TV silicone there, poop some around it, and call her a done deal, you know. That's what I got going on, so, yeah. Also, that piece of shit Yamaha's gone, too. Friggin' stupid thing. What a waste of money, that guy. Oh well, at least I get paid. Now there's a nice empty spot in my tent. Yay! Soon to be that thing getting rid of. Bye-bye. But, yeah, so I guess that's it for today, guys. We gotta shut down the shop. I guess we'll call her a day. We'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. And until then, check out those channels. Fuck yeah.